name is Riley. You don't know me, but I have an idea, okay? I found this stick, and I say we either find you a stick or we go to Lowe's, because Home Depot is homophobic, and we get you a stick, and then we wrap tape around it, and then we spar. But then we're gonna be really tired from sparring, so we go back to my house. Not in a weird way. We go and watch all 5 seasons of She-Ra on the couch. What do you think? Do you accept?
All I want is to be a TikTok famous lesbian, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, okay? I'm cute, I'm funny, I'm not actually either of those things, but I'm fucking trying.
So, y'all know how I'm non-binary, right? And I don't really have a name yet. So I've been trying to think of names, cause like, I would like a name. I would like a name. But I was just hit with the realization that my name could be Knife.
I have been waiting for a comment like this. This is why aces are LGBTQ. First of all, one of the names for the LGBTQ community is LGBTQIA. The A stands for asexuals, agender, and aromantics. So first off, you're wrong on that front. Second, asexuals, even heteromantic cis asexuals, are part of the LGBTQ community because they're not straight, which could technically put them under the umbrella term of queer, because queer basically means not straight. I should know, my romantic identity is queer. Overall, don't comment that I'm not LGBTQ, because I am agender, asexual, and I'm queer, and I am fucking proud of that. And don't you ever comment on someone's asexual post saying that they do not belong. They do. Fuck aphobia.
So we all know the things that are supposed to be part of bi culture, right? If you don't know any, the fact that I'm currently sitting in my sink while wearing cuffed jeans gives you 2 right there. Thing is, the stuff that's supposed to be a part of bi culture is so fucking random, like wearing plaid shirts or having an embarrassing pop punk phase, that I kind of want to see if we can just pick a random thing and see how much we can convince everyone that it's actually totally a part of bi culture. Like if you hang your toilet paper so that you have to pull from underneath the roll, you're bi. Or how about this? Every bisexual person just owns a weasel. No explanation, no reason, we just all own weasels now. This is totally a part of bi culture, and how dare you oppress me by suggesting otherwise.
Can I come into the out now?
No, you cannot come into the out now.
But I can. You are just having to take away the piece of wood.
Let me get this straight.
God fucking... Mom! Someone's trying to give me a gender again.
Good morning. Yesterday was the 2-year mark for me coming out publicly as trans, and the start of the happiest part of my life so far. The day before that, Trump announced that he finalized his trans discrimination in healthcare thing. Yesterday was also the day I ended up in the ER. I'm fine. Be careful with table saws. I had like 4 stitches. It's fine. I have never been scared to be in a hospital before. For something as simple as this. And that was relieved for me when my doctor turned out to be gay and asked me my pronouns. I am so lucky to live in California, but my heart is so heavy for the rest of the trans community in this country.
Ooh, man. I had 2 separate videos end up on straight TikTok today. And I would just like to make a formal request for that to never happen again. So the black button got a whole lot of exercise today. But the best part... I can't, is that one of their arguments was talking about how queer is just one of those made-up alphabet soup words to be oddly specific about the people you're attracted to. Which, don't get me started on the alphabet soup thing. Fuck off. Who cares? But if y'all aren't even aware that queer is a word that the straights came up with, and I reclaim specifically because I'm too lazy to actually define who I'm attracted to, my dude. Y'all are probably still watching my profile. Go ahead and leave bullshit in the comments. I'll block you too. Feel free to return when you've read like a crumb, just a smidgen of queer theory. Anyway, girls and the gays, interact with this to get me back on the good side of TikTok because fuck y'all.
Hey, how do you identify? Oh, I'm a lesbian. But you don't look like a lesbian. I didn't know lesbians had a look. I mean, you're feminine. Lesbians are, like, super butch, aren't they? Well, some are, but no, not all. So, like, do you have a crush on me? No, you're not my type. Well, maybe you just haven't found the right man. You're right, I haven't. Because I don't like men. So you hate all men. Whoa, I did not say that. I'm just not attracted to men. Okay, but then who's the man in your relationship? I just told you I like women. There would be no man. You know what I mean, like, who's like the man? If you mean who does stereotypical gender role stuff, both of us. So are you like obsessed with Kate McKinnon and Shane from the L Word? Okay, that one's actually right.
I need you to look me in the eyes for this one. If you support the 45th President of the United States, you are a racist, you are a homophobe, and you are a bigot. But most importantly, you are a traitor to every concept of freedom and justice that this country is supposed to represent. Tell me I'm wrong.
The mall just opened up, so I went to get my favorite fries, but I'm wearing this crop top, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I was scared to go to the bathroom because I didn't want to get hate crime. And I think about that all the time. Like, if I held hands with a guy or I go to the bathroom, like, maybe I'll just get beat up, and I think that's just really shitty.
Holy shit, am I a cis guy? This whole time I'm a cis guy? Yo, I gotta tell my mom.
I want you to show me if you can get far. Step on the gas. Step on the gas. Step on the brakes.
If you are a lesbian and you are on TikTok, this video is for you. This is coming from your pregnant lesbian of TikTok. Yes, I'm 5 weeks pregnant and I'm bloated as hell. I'm sorry, but turning bone marrow into sperm is not a thing. You can't go to the fertility center and ask for that to get done, okay? I know. They made an article about it in 2007, but let me tell you something. Scientists have said maybe they can do it. Maybe. But there has never been a successful pregnancy, okay? I know, it seems really cool. You and your girlfriend can make a baby, but it's just not a thing, and it would probably be $1 million if that was a thing, because, girl, I spent so much money making this baby, you don't even want to know! Sorry to break it to you, but there's your facts.
Ow. Francis, are you in pain?
Just the normal amount.
The normal amount of pain is none.
If you can genuinely sit there and tell me that the Trump administration is inherently pro-LGBTQ, you're a dumbass. Actions speak a lot louder than words, Trumpy poo. Recently, Trump decided to roll back on trans protections in regards to healthcare, meaning that they can be denied service solely because they are trans. They can be turned away for healthcare reasons for being trans. So I guess trans people can't get sick now. I mean, he wouldn't even let them fight for our country. Someone who is so pro-military won't let trans people fight for their country that they love. And then the cherry on top of the cake, the fact that Trump doesn't want same-sex couples adopting, which makes no fucking sense. Because the children of same-sex couples often live a more fulfilled life, they are happier, and they're less likely to be abused like when they were with straight parents. So Trump would rather have all these children sit in foster care for the rest of their lives, grow up in poverty, possibly not graduate college or high school, because he doesn't want them getting adopted by same-sex couples. So if you can still sit here through your shit-eating grin and tell me that Trump is inherently pro-LGBTQ, please, educate yourself.
Just trying, I now know my name. I don't play by the.
Let me explain to you why, if you're a member of the LGBT community, you should not be saying this word unless you are specifically a lesbian. Let me put it in terms of race and ethnicity to you guys. Let's take black people and Native Americans. Historically, black people have been called the N-word and Native Americans have been called the R slur. And if you don't know what the R slur is, I'm not going to be saying it in this video because I don't claim my Native American heritage. However, we both fall under the term person of color. That's the same as a lesbian and a bisexual falling under the term LGBT+. Despite me and my Native American friend both being oppressed, we've been oppressed for different reasons, and the connotations that come with saying whatever words you're saying to oppress us are completely different. You wouldn't go and call the Native American the N-word or me the R slur because it doesn't affect us. It wasn't a word made to oppress us. Therefore, if you're gay, bi, whatever, but you're not lesbian, you can't say that word because it's not for you to reclaim because it was never used to oppress you.
With it, group drop.
I honestly don't. I don't even have words. I don't even have words. On today of all days. It's just evil. It's just evil. It's just evil.
4 years. It has been 4 years since right here in Orlando, Florida, one of the second worst mass shootings in U.S. history happened in our community. 49 beautiful lives were gunned down in the Pulse nightclub just for simply having fun and being who they were. The gunman's name was Omar Mateen, and he was 21 years old. At 2:02 a.m., we heard you. At 2:02 a.m., you mattered. And at 2:02 a.m., we heard your cries and screams for help, begging just to go home and live another day. On June 12th, 2016, we'll never forget.
I'm so just pissed off right now. I'm so disappointed right now. Literally this just ruined my childhood. I'm so mad right now. Out of all the things you could do, you make SpongeBob gay. I'm so...
Bro, I'm not homophobic or anything, but the fact that an animated sponge from a TV show that I used to watch back when I didn't have enough brain cells doing math is gay has ruined my childhood. Do you hear how stupid you sound? You know what? I grew up gay, and the fact that I had to grow up surrounded by dense idiots like you ruined my childhood. Not to mention, you're pressed over a literal animated sponge. Not a real sponge, a fake one. All I have to say is that I hope you are forever scarred by the image of SpongeBob getting all of his holes filled.
So do you guys remember this boy from Jessie? Yeah, this is her now, and she's a bad bitch, so yeah.
Are you a lesbian?
Okay, so story time.
I have a friend who is gay, and she lives with her girlfriend, soon-to-be wife, I think, somewhere out in the Midwest. Several years ago, they went to a ski resort for a Christmas thing. And apparently this was like a big family thing. They didn't know. Neither of them have kids. They ended up making friends with this one couple that had a 5-year-old little boy, and, they were having a good time. And one day, they were all standing and talking. The little boy is staring at my friend. My friend looks down at him, and he goes, "You're both girls." My friend says, "Yes." And he goes, "But I've seen you kiss." Well, then the mom was immediately down there like, "Oh, honey, well, sometimes there are two girls who love each other like mommy and daddy love each other. Sometimes it's two boys." And apparently, according to my friend, you could see the wheels in this kid's head turning, and he goes, "Does that mean I can kiss boys?" And then the dad did something really fucking cool, because he leans down and goes, "Well, yes, son, but only if you're absolutely sure that they want to kiss you back."
I'm gonna try not to cry or shake this time. I've recorded this 9 times, but I'm sure you've seen that the Trump administration is currently trying to make it okay for adoption agencies to turn away families simply because the parents are gay. And they're doing it in the name of Christianity. The president that doesn't go to church and tear gasses crowds of peaceful protesters so he can have a photo op with a Bible in front of a church he does not go to is saying in the name of Christianity that foster child doesn't get a family. They have to stay in the system that is broken and has become a hub for neglect and abuse and malnourishment and is underfunded. They have to stay there. They don't get parents because they're gay, and we're doing that in the name of Christianity. That is disgusting. And if you are a Christian that doesn't have a problem with that, you are no Christian to me. Because in the eyes of God, only He can judge us. And in the eyes of God, all sins are equal. So if we're doing this in the name of Christianity, you should be turning everyone away, not just singling one sin out, because we're all sinners. You're singling out the sin that you don't like, and the one that you're afraid of, and the one that makes you uncomfortable. Stop using Christianity as a scapegoat for your awful, ignorant behavior. I'm so sick of this.
So I just had an interaction with a cashier that I think warrants a story time. This man checked my ID because I was buying beer. He says, "Emily, that's a really pretty name." "Thank you. Can I pay for my beer?" He goes, "Emily, I've been wondering lately, where have all the single ladies gone?" Fuck, dude, I don't fucking know. Can you stop? Can we not do this? The next words out of your mouth had better be silence. Had better be nothing. But that's not what happens. The next words out of his mouth are, "But now I get it. They're all just too busy chasing you." Sir? That is the greatest non-pickup line I have ever heard. That is a fucking Shyamalan twist, my guy. I see you, I find you attractive, your homosexuality is visible, so I'm sure you're not attracted to me, but I'd still like to pay you the compliment. And I'm okay with that. That's progress.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow.